Now let us make something different. Let's make a tool that is not actually use it to crafting but more for other stuff. As always, just a small darkness. Let's make a butchering knife, because we have some cows running loose here. So let's run hunt them. And while we do this, let us macerate all this wheat, because as you know, you cannot break bread anymore like this. You need to get the flour for it. But it's night. Now that the day has risen, let's hunt some cows. The good thing about the butcher knife, it has natural looting, so when I kill with it, gonna get more. However, the attack speed is very slow and don't has that many damage. The time the enemy is invincible while hit with this is double the normal. So the best solution would be to hit with the sword and then finish off with the butchery, like this. Let's see how much to take a critical. And more a ton of leather. It was work on enemies, but I need to weaken them before that. Now just you. Now let's get back and cook it. Now let's put all this meat to cook. Now let's make some bread. To make bread need the flour. And normally on the beginning you need to use a water bucket to make a dough. But now that I have a mixer, I can make it here. And you get more of it. So let's make some. Ta-da! Now we have some dough. And there's some recipes we can make with it. If I just place one, I get the in bun shape. Place 2, I get the bread shape, and if I place 3, I get the baguette shape. Let us make some more bread and some more toast and some more baguettes. All I have to do is to cook it. And while it's cooking, let's get this food here and do something nasty with it. Let us macerate. Now just make a simple knife. And let us get our bread. And all the other stuff. I could eat it raw, but I don't want it. Since Greg added the food items, let us make some of it. I guess it was something like this. Sliced spaghetti. And then some bread. Sliced bread and some bun. Sliced bun. Now let's make something with the breads. Bread sliced, and then let's add the one steak. Steak sandwich, not steak sandwich. Delicious. But how about some of this? bacon sandwich. Best sandwich ever. Now this bone. All we can do is place two side and one cooked minced meat and get an hamburger. Now let's see what we can do with this one. We can make it larger ones. So let's make a large bacon sandwich. And now let's eat because we are hungry. Full already. And just to catch your curiosity, if you take the duct and place in the plate bending machine, what we get? Potato for making pizza. Now let's place some meat on it, and we have raw mice and meat pizza. Now all is left is to cook it. But before that, let's make something different. Let's take some potatoes and cut it on the side. And we're gonna get potato chips. If you make it on the top, we're gonna get the strips, which I like it. But I don't have the other step and I found it too boring. If you make this, we need to place into a chemical bath with hot frying oil, and then get a paperboard to make it look pretty. Paperboard is the assembly con glue, and it's too much work. Let's just make the chips. Now let's cook both of it. Let's grab some aluminum foil. Just wait for it. Ding. Now we have my side meat pizza, emo pizza. It cuts itself. And potato chips, crunchy. All that's left is to place the potatoes to the aluminum foil to get the bags. When I have hungry, I'm gonna eat this, and I'm probably gonna get the aluminum back. There is a lot of great tech new foods like the veggie sandwich, cheese, the bacon, and all the other stuff that you can make. And we do have machines to automate this. It's called the slicer. But I found it extremely unnecessary to make it. We can also make the shapes into the forming press with the correct mold. And we will have other types of dot. We have the sugary, the chocolate. Instead of a plate bean, you can just use a rolling pin to make the pizza. This is for early game and other stuff. The sugary is to make cake bottom that then cook it, and milk with the egg is gonna make a cake. And the chocolate one is for making cookies, I believe. Then you smelt it, and you have your cookies. For that song, C is for cookie, and step T did knock for me. Alright, I'm not food. And as I said long time ago, it's time to make the jetpacks. Let us make the two types. The normal one, with just iron casing, a normal electronic circuit, one vessel cell, and two headstones. Done. Now let's make the electric one. It's more complicated to build, but it's also better because it's electric. We don't need to can fuel on it. Now I have both, and while I leave this electric to charge into the battery, let's try and fuel it. There's one with some Let's fill this full tank. Biogas we made before, my jetpack. How much did it take? Well, it contained a lot of fuel because I placed 9 cells and just that off the bar. Let's make the test then. But before that, here we go então. Let's take composite, let's place the fuel one and go. It's pretty nice actually. But runs fuel quite fast. But it seems I don't follow here. Oh, it's quicker. Let's say it's good for the beginning of the game. And it's very easy to make. But it is the electric we really want. Because why waste fuel when you can just use energy? Since the hover mode don't drop anymore. Or it drops, I don't know. Well then, take this opportunity. I wanna say a little trick that is old, but it's okay. You can have infinite water envy on the worlds with finite water. If you try to harvest the ice using a GTSol, this will happen. You get the ice and the water block stays. So this way you can have infinite water, because all I have to do is to extract the ice in the water. And since the water here don't disappear, all we need to do is keep collecting more and more ice. So all we need to do is make a platform high enough to make it get frozen and harvest it from time to time. It's not that useful because you need to do this on yourself and use a sol for that, but it is better than nothing. I get all this ice just in this time. If you probably make this bigger, you'll be able to harvest ice all the time, because when you get one, another one gets frozen. Ta-da! I'm gonna change the down part and remove the methane farm I had before, but I don't want to waste all the methane that has accumulated, so I need some place to store that. But doing that with normal cells would be a waste of lot of resources. So let's make large cells. Large steel fluid cell. Into the assembly, 8 steel plates, 4 steel rings, give us one large cell that can hold about 16. So let's make them. There we have 5 large shells. So let's go down and get it. Because as you can see on my centrifuges, some have the maximum, while others are empty, but almost. So let's go down here, place one input hatch. It will start to us and simply place our large cells when it hit the amount of it. We'll be able to store it and go. Ta-da! But be warned, because of this quantity, you need to make an input hatch of minimum low voltage to have enough space to it.